everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Dudley's, but you might know me as Stamper Girl. I am here for our brand new release hop. It is called Cowboy Quokkas. And of course, it's our quokkas being showcased, and they are the cutest little cowboy and cowgirl ever. I will be using a few other products, and I will make sure that I link to them and that I will put the information up in the screen. But most of them are from our brand new release. So you'll see the Cowboy Quokka, you'll see the Cow Spot stencil, you will also see the bandana stencil, and the Quokka ephemera. I won't be using the stamps on this hop, but the rest of the team are using a lot of different products. So join us, hop with us, and make sure that you fill out the giveaway form in the description below and enjoy. I have decided to make a different look on the cow spots. Instead of going brown or black, I decided that I am going to do yellow and brown spots. This is a yellow pigment ink that I'm using, and I'm going direct to paper with the stencil and a piece of white cardstock that is 6x6, the same size as the stencil. So that way I can easily tape the stencil to the piece of cardstock. Then I'm using one of my blending brushes just to move some of the ink around. Once I am happy with the coverage of the yellow ink, I'm going to bring some of the Kat Scrappiness small blending brushes and adding bits of the Ranger's oxide inks and blending them here and there just to create a lot of more depth into this look. I am deciding to use the stamps on the Cowboy Quokka stamp set. I'm using the cactus, I'm using the cowboy hat, and I think it's a horseshoe. You had a little sneak peek of what the background looks like. This is vintage photo, which I am adding, as I mentioned, with the small pink glitter Kat Scrappiness blending brushes. And you'll see me stamp the little stamps, the filler stamps all over, and I'm going to be rotating it so it looks like it's a random stamping. Like I mentioned before, this is a giveaway hop, and we are celebrating and showcasing our brand new Cowboy Quokka release. It is a very fun release. It's all about cowboys and the Wild Wild West. We have the cow stencil 6x6, the Cowboy Quokka stamp and coordinating dies. We also have the Quokka ephemera, and we also, in addition of that, we have the bandana stencil, and we have the 6x6 Quokka paper pack. You will see my other teammates in hashtag KS Creative Crew team members using all of these products throughout the hop. I really hope that if you like our content, mine and theirs, you like and subscribe to our channel. So we love it when we have new followers, and I am so close to getting to 1,000 subscribers, and I am making a huge giveaway for that occasion. So help me get to that point and we'll celebrate together. Make sure that when you are stamping these, you are rotating left, right, up, down. So keep moving that stamp and make sure that you are stamping off the paper. You're stamping, making sure in this case you're covering part of one spot and part of a different spot. So this is a really fun way of, you really don't know what you're getting, because right now here it's really, really messy. But once you open it up, you guys are gonna see how fabulous this is. And again, since like I mentioned, I use distress oxide, so I did the stamping with gathered twigs and the blending with vintage photo, and I did some clear embossing and melted it off camera. Now I'm coming with Kim Stitch Snowflake Quilt Craft Die, and I did cut this in a holographic gold cardstock that I had in my stash, and it's so fabulous. I just love how much this brings to the table. This is such a cool die cut. And I thought that between the cowboy and quilt, like I feel like I put all that together goes hand in hand. I did add a little bit of glue around the frame, but not much. And you'll notice that when I add this to my card base, I'm gonna need to add a little bit more of glue on some areas, but that is totally fine and expected since I did not cover the whole die cut with glue. I am using my die cut to just trim around the excess, and I could become one or two cards depending on how we use it. Here I am bringing, these are just adorable. This ephemera, the Cowboy Quokka ephemera, is just so fun. I am adding some foam tape to the back to make it more pronounced and popped it up, give additional dimension to this card. Once we add these two adorable and funny quokkas to the card, I'm going to make it so this becomes, instead of a square, a rhombus. And I am going to be taping this to the front of my A2 card. And I was debating if I wanted to do this and make it into a gatefold or not. I think this would look really, really adorable as a gatefold too. I am putting it again as in a diagonal way, and I'm going to trim just those extra pieces that are coming like off from the A2 card. And I decide to use my trimmer to make sure that it's trimming it fine. And the way I do is, notice that I am pushing with my two fingers, so my card is right at the cutting board, the cutting border of that paper trimmer. And then when I come down with the gutting, it just cuts perfectly. So here's where I mentioned that I did not put enough glue, but it wasn't needed until I cut that part of the frame. So I'm just adding a tiny bit of glue here on these two sides. Then I am gonna attach my adorable quokkas, and you could have a sentiment added to this. You could add more of the ephemera. You could add a ribbon. You can add some twine, would look really cool. So here I added a little bit of ephemera, and I think it is perfect to go. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure that you hop along our release. It is our Cowboy Quokka release. And remember, don't leave your crafting for tomorrow. Start today. Bye.